I hope we don't need that much time.
No. I,
Okay, so
I
it's
like.
starting now.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I just said I like to sleep. So.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's kind of late, but it shouldn't take more than an hour or so, it said. So individual ranking, that's where we're at right now. We can go ahead and start that.
Okay.
I guess we did the greetings and everything, and we're just waiting for one more person to join, and we'll be good to go after that. So the first step is just rank what we think is most important from 1 to 15. Number 1 being the most important item, 15 being the least important. Did you guys already do that, or are you guys going to do that right now?
I'm working on mine right now.
Okay, I haven't started mine yet, actually.
Let me finish mine up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this will just take a few minutes, I guess.
Did you say 1 was the most important?
Yeah. Yep, 15 is the least important. All right, how's it coming along?
What's that?
How's it coming along? Or is it coming
Done.
along at all? You're done?
Yeah.
I'm about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you ready to go?
Okay. So we just start at the top of the thing and tell us what number? Or
I guess the next part, it doesn't, we can talk about what we chose, but the next part we're just supposed to rank as a team 1 to 15.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Um, do not discuss the situation or problem until each member has finished it. Okay, but we already read the situation. Yeah, so next we just talk about what order we should do as a team. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, what do you guys think we should start off with for number 1?
I put water.
I put water.
I also had water, so that's simple enough. I'm trying to log into our Mercy email to email the link on to us there.
Okay. Has the other girl talked to you at all?
She emailed earlier.
Hmm.
She emailed us at 7 o'clock. Said, "Did you already send out the email?" I replied half an hour later saying it wasn't there yet.
She said that it won't load up for her.
Oh, there it is. Huh.
I don't know.
The only okay.
I wonder if she has like the plugin or whatever.
Yeah, I just told her to use a different browser because I don't know if Safari even works because I'm using Google Chrome. That makes sense to use it.
Yeah, Safari
You're on
works.
Safari?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe she's on Firefox.
Maybe you shouldn't download Google Hangouts yet.
That's probably what it is.
I had to download Google Hangouts before I did this.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Do you have a link to do that or not? Maybe you can email that to her?
Let me see. Yeah, I'll email her.
Okay, yeah, just do that because I don't have a link to it. While you do that, we can talk about number 2. What do you guys have for number 2? What do you think number 2 should be? Guys?
I put jackknife.
Okay. I actually had
Oh, go ahead.
I had the cosmetic mirror.
Cosmetic mirror was number 3. I put a flashlight for number 2.
Okay. I guess we all got to come to an agreement. So my rationale was for the cosmetic mirror that with it you can make fire because we're in the desert, right? Obviously we're in the desert.
Yeah.
And I thought because of like you've all done it, like when you like try to light something on fire with the mirror and it works. So I feel like that's why I put number 2. That'd be really important. Mainly because at night, even in the desert, it gets really cold, and you always want to have fire to eat things too, cook them.
Yeah.
So that's why I had that. But I did put jackknife for a little while longer. And what was your number 2?
I put a flashlight.
Flashlight. Probably because you want light there. That makes sense.
Yeah, but if you're going to use a cosmetic mirror and just make fire, that kind of negates the fact of a flashlight. So.
Right. Okay. What do you guys think?
Batteries.
What was that?
The batteries will run out at some point. So.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good reason. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want to stick with the mirror for number 2?
Yeah,
I think that's smarter.
Okay, cool. There we go. All right, so now it's going to start getting different for all of us. For number 3, I had the book entitled Edible Animals of the Desert.
I had that for 4, so.
Okay. What'd you have for 3?
I had the mirror, so my opinion doesn't matter now.
So we already used that one, huh? You're close. That makes sense.
But.
All right, so what do you guys think we should have for 3? I guess it's going to be between the book. And what did you have? I'm sorry?
Me?
Yeah. Casey,
yeah,
right.
either the book or the jackknife. Those are both super important. So probably. Where did you have book, Kelly?
Book was my last thing.
Oh. You don't eat other days enough.
Yeah, he wasn't going to stay too long.
Yeah. I had for number 4 the coat though, because
I had number 4.
would think for. Yeah.
I was thinking not just warmth, but you're in the desert, so to like protect your skin also.
Because also when you have extra clothing, you wrap it around your head, like.
Yeah.
And it sucks in the moisture that you sweat out, and it keeps, I guess, like your own skin. It would keep it more dry.
Right.
And if you're in a desert, you have like sand hitting you, so you'd want to block it out of the way.
Covered, yeah. So it sounds like we're in consensus for 4, but should we put the coat for 4? We can do 4 before 3, right? That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. top coat for 4.
Okay.
And so back to 3, either the jackknife or the book. And I feel like the one we don't pick can be number 5. I don't know how you guys feel
Yeah,
about that.
probably the book, because even if we don't kill him with our knife, we're gonna still probably find something to eat, right?
And I guess you will want to know what you should kill with your knife, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So 3 for the book.
We're steady surviving this crash, guys. We're doing so good.
Still alive.
We're gonna make it. So on to number 5. I had the compressed kit with gauze, but we're gonna move the jackknife to number 5.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
At this point, I did the compass.
You have the compass.
Which one? The compass. Okay.
So just to
Now
get
I
out of
did
there.
the compass after I did the map.
Yeah, I did the sectional air map next.
Yep. So I did too, and then I did the compass mainly because if you don't have the map, it really doesn't matter where you're going with the compass, right? If you don't know where you're going.
You don't know where north, south, east, and west is without a map.
Right, because like you don't know which way to go even.
Mm-hmm.
The sun.
Can you read the
Just-
sun? You do that. We don't need anything.
Right.
Sun or whatever. Seriously. So for 5 then.
Oh wait,
Well, we have 5 for the jackknife,
yeah.
so this is 6
Oh,
and 7.
There it is. So 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to do 6 as a map and 7 as a compass then?
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though I can read the sun, that's fine, I guess.
We just don't trust you with your directions. That's all.
Okay. So 8.
All right, so we're on 8 then. So my 8 was the compass. So there's one that I'm missing, which would be
Yeah.
5. Oh, I got the compressed kit with gauze.
Yeah, that was my number 7.
Okay. What about you, Casey?
For I did the salt tabs,
Okay.
the electrolytes off or something. I don't know.
You won't like this because I have the salt tabs as 14.
I have them as 14 too.
Yeah, mainly because you're in the desert. You want to stay as far away from salt as you can because the only thing
Yeah.
it'll do is hydrate you.
And waterfall is salt, so
Yeah.
I mean it makes you more thirsty.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I did after that was the vodka because I don't see any use for vodka in the desert. That's like a terrible idea, I think.
Vodka would be because it's almost straight alcohol, so if you got hurt, you could clean any wound.
Yeah, as an anesthetic. Yeah. My thing was, I thought like, to drink it or something like that. Like it just doesn't make sense to have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you'll be dehydrated and drunk. Like you go to the desert.
People die faster. So.
Right. Okay, so it sounds like we're not going to put salt tablets yet. We'll save that for later.
That's fine.
What did you have after that then?
I did the parachute
Okay.
just for kind of like cover. What else?
Yeah, I had the parachute as my number 10.
Yeah, I had it as my number 8.
Okay, so from the sounds of it, we want to put the compressed kit with gauze and then the parachute.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so compressed kit with gauze will be number 8. Parachute, number 9. Now the parachute's a pretty good idea, I think, because not only can people see it if it's just a parachute there, but you can use it as cover. You can use it for quite a bit of things. Okay. All right, what next for number 10? For number 9, I had sunglasses. They get in the sun and stuff. I guess now that I look back at it, that wasn't that good of an idea. I'm just trying to make a fashion statement in the middle of the desert. That's all.
I mean, the sun would be horrific. I mean, you would want the protection and everything, but
Probably not more important than other things. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you guys have sunglasses as your number? What number did you have them at?
13.
It's pretty hard. Right before salt and alcohol for me. Okay.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if I was gonna get the the top coat first, I could just cover my face with that, so I wouldn't get sun in my eyes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so I'll go ahead and note that. We'll save that one for later. The next thing I would have after that would be parachute we did would be the pistol, 45 caliber pistol.
Yeah. That was my
Main.
number 11.
Okay, so I mean we're about there. What about you, Casey? What did you think for next? Or what did you have for 10 or 11?
I did that. Oh, 11. I did vodka.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
just 'cause
we'll save the vodka for later, towards the end. Okay. What do you guys think? Should we put the pistol in? I mean, not as much for protection because we're not really going to be against people, but mainly to hunt and stuff like that, I guess.
Mhm.
But then again, yeah, it would make sense. It's a desert, so there's not going to be any huge animals that you're going to want to shoot, but it would make sense that you'd want to have it just in case.
In the story, didn't it say it was really barren though? So
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going to be big enough for us to shoot with a pistol.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
yeah, it might not be real important.
So what do we have left? Flashlight, raincoat, pistol.
Flashlight, raincoat, salt, glasses, vodka. I think next should be a flashlight over the pistol.
Okay.
I think that would make the most sense. I feel like because you'll need it once it gets dark. Like you said, we'll have the fire, but nonetheless, you'll want something to carry with you that you can see past beyond the fire. What do you guys think? Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What number was it?
10?
10. Yep.
Okay.
You know, you could use vodka to make a huge fire as like a smoke signal.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's only 2 quarts, so it's not.
Yeah, it's not that
much. Like, you know what I mean? It's not an enormous amount.
For the Caribbean, I feel like they were stranded.
Yeah. I think.
We could do a raincoat.
Yeah. Let's see here. Flashlight. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with the raincoat. It's not for rain. You would use it, like I said, to block the sun maybe, or protection at night if it gets cold. Yeah, I mean, next I would prefer raincoat or the weapon.
Yeah.
Like we talked about the weapon not being super useful, but it does make you feel safer, right? That counts for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So should we do raincoat, pistol?
Yeah. 12, 13.
11 for raincoat, 12 for pistol.
Raincoat, 12 for pistol.
Yeah. And then, so we got glasses, vodka, and salt. I still feel like the glasses are more important than salt and vodka. I just can't see the use for salt or vodka yet, outside of like starting the fire or whatever. But
yeah.
Okay, so
we should probably do sunglasses next.
Yeah, sunglasses 13 and 13. I don't know. Do you guys want to do vodka then salt or salt and I had vodka as 15, salt as 14.
Okay.
The vodka was my last one. Does that work for you guys? Ina emailed back, but she said it won't load. If she's on the screen and it's not loading, I feel like her internet's just not working right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent her the link. I don't know.
I just said, I'm not sure what would work. Maybe try resetting the computer. That's got to work, right? I don't know. That's all I got. All right, but we'll continue on. I guess we're doing well, so it's fine. Step 3.
Can we, real quick before we continue, can we just go down the list and tell me exactly the numbers, just in case I messed up something? Okay.
Yep. You want me to do that? I'll start as a flashlight. So,
Okay.
10, 5 for jackknife, 6 for map area, 11 raincoat, 7 magnetic compass, 8 compressed kit with gauze, 12 pistol, 9 parachute, 14 salt, water 1. The book is 3, sunglasses 13, vodka 15, top coat 4, cosmetic mirror 2.
All right, perfect.
All right, we're on the same page then?
Yep. Yes.
I'd like that more. The glasses thing, I have like 9, so I don't know why I did that. Let's see. Step number 3 then. Continue on. So we have a few questions to answer before we start. Number 1 was, what process did you follow in dealing with your team ranking and survival problems? So we compared our own thoughts. We compared our rankings with each other. By comparing our rankings. And then we discussed why we had what we had. And we also discussed the situation that we're in. And we discussed the usefulness of the items. In our situation. I'm going to read this back to you guys to see if it sounds okay. We began by comparing our rankings with each other's, and then we discussed why we had what we had. We discussed the situation that we were in, and we discussed the usefulness of the items in our situation. Sound good? The process was really just comparing our rank, eliminating unnecessary items. Okay, number 2. What issues or questions were considered and or discussed? Usefulness of items. Necessary or not? That's kind of a question we answered. Like, is it a need or want? Can we use it differently rather than what it's for?
Yeah.
What else? Well, we said, would it help our situation? We said that too. All right, so I have usefulness of the items. Is it a need or a want? Can we use these items in an unorthodox manner, I wrote? And would it help our situation? Does that work for you?
Yeah, sounds great.
Cool. To what extent and what order were the items considered? I'm not really sure in what order. The best way I can answer this was like how practical the items were in our situation.
The
order was determined based on what we had individually. and then what we compiled as a group. That's a pretty basic answer, but it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we discussed how practical the items were in our situation. The order was determined based on what we had individually and then what we compiled as a group. Yes?
Yeah.
Number 4, what decision did your team make regarding whether or not you stayed or walked? If you walked, did you decide to do it during the day or at night? Now, we never discussed this, so we can talk. Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah. Let's walk, dude.
I like it. I think walking's fine. Now, the only reason why you wouldn't want to walk is because our supplies may be limited and because you're by the airplane right now. So that's kind of like your best way to be found if you're going to be found.
But if the airplane crashed, there'd be debris and smoke and.
Yeah, you do want to kind of get away with it. I think the way we looked at our list was, I think we were just planning on leaving because we said we want water, we can use it to drink, we want shelter when we need it. Like the flashlight won't help us until it's night, you know? So I feel like our thinking was kind of go away from the crash site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Utilize our map and such.
Yeah, I mean, we did rank our map pretty highly. Number 6.
Walking makes sense. It's just that when you walk, you're going to expel so much energy and you can't replenish yourself very well.
Right. I mean, see, like we did take into account for the edible animals or whatever. We had that as number 3. So to even get to that, they're not going to come to us. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like it. For the most part, I think our ideology was that we will be moving away from it.
Yeah.
So as we compiled. No, we didn't talk about day or night walking. As far as safe from animals goes, daytime would make sense, but the heat would be like a really big factor because it's 130 degrees. Now to counteract that, we do have all these items like the raincoats, the jackets, and whatnot that we can kind of keep the sun away from us. And I'm gonna guess the book entitled "Edible Animals of the Desert" would show you things that you can't eat or that would eat you. I'm just assuming that's how it would be. So you could use that to kind of walk around at night. But I think for the most part, if we'd already planned on using the cosmetic mirror as a fire starter, we're going to be sitting around during the nighttime because that's when you want to fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
so
going to be in the day.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I said, as we compiled our list, it made most sense that we would be walking away from the crash site during the daytime to avoid the dangers of the night. I did. Alright, so actually here it says possible team decisions and consequences. It says if you decide to walk, it is estimated that those who decide to walk would probably not live beyond the second day after walking less than 33 miles, assuming they walked only at night. Yes. If they decided to walk during the day, they would probably be dead by the end of the next day after having walked less than 12 miles.
A little depressing.
We started so good.
God.
I thought we were going to make it.
You can read the sun. I feel like we'd make it.
Yeah, I mean, we're halfway home.
I'm in your corner, right?
Alright, so I said if we decide to stay, you would have about 80% chance of being rescued within 24 hours for the following reasons. Since they were on a VFR flight plan, extensive air search would have begun before sundown. The mirror, parachute, flashlight, and of course the crash site itself are all excellent signals. There is extensive military, commercial, and private air traffic in this area. Did they tell us that though?
No.
I think they said something about like a military base being like a certain amount of miles away, but it was like kind of far. It was like 80 miles or something. Not that close to us.
No, my thing was it already said the pilot didn't notify anybody of the position before the crash, so you could be like pretty far away from what they think you are.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
reading where how far the military base is. And only the airframe remains of the plane. So 70 miles from a mining camp. That's where we are. 70 miles southwest from a mining camp. And now it said if we walk during the night, 33 miles. Okay. So it's twice the distance that we would even made in a few days. So I guess to sum it up, we made the wrong decision by walking during the day.
Okay.
At best, maybe we could have made it because we were rocking the right direction on account of we had our map and the compass ranked so highly.
Mhm.
Maybe that's a silver lining. I don't know.
I think
I
that's where
guess.
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I guess we'll continue on. We'll see what this next step is.
Okay.
Um, so there's expert ranking for step 4 or step 3. Here it is. Oh, so they give you a ranking. Okay. So this says go through it and share with each other any insights gained. You guys all have this list up in front of you or not?
Yeah.
Okay. And I won't read it then. We can just read it and then we'll collaborate on what we think about it. So we'll obviously go ahead and start with number 1, the cosmetic mirror. So I mean, it looks like we made a good choice. Just kidding.
Yeah.
We had that ranked as number 2, but still, it's pretty close to 1.
Mhm.
I mean, for the most part, it's signaling and whatnot. Our plan was that we would stay probably a little longer. We could use it for more than just signaling things and starting fires. Um, but I mean, I didn't think of it as our most powerful tool of communication. It makes sense though. If you want people to find you, that's how you get started the fire. So, okay. Then we'll move on to top coat. I guess is there anything you guys want to add to it? Okay.
No.
Number 2, top coat per person. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's exactly what we talked about. Like you want to stop yourself from dehydrating. You're gonna block the sun with this coat.
Yeah.
We had it ranked as 4, and it's ranked as 2 here, so it's pretty close. I feel like it was as important to us as it was to them, just by a couple
Mhm.
things off. Yeah, I mean, we talked about the top coat being the main use for it being to protect us from the sun, which is what they're using it for. I didn't realize that it would add a whole day though to your survival time by using it or not using it, taking it away. All right, then we move on to number 3, ported water for number 1. I just feel like this makes sense to be number 1, but let's see why. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if you're gonna you can last up to 3 days without water, but the way we planned, I think we wanted to be set for sure that we had water and we could walk because that was kind of our thinking that we'd be moving away from the crash site.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, I mean, top 3, top 4, we have pretty similar to these guys. Now here's a big one that's different is our flashlight. We had flashlight as a team ranked for number 10. Here it's ranked as number 4. And it's used as a night signaling device. Okay.
Guess that all makes sense.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have helped us. We were sleeping during the night.
Right.
We're
And then the fire then anyway. Our idea was that we use the fire for what the flashlight was used for. We didn't think to take it apart and use it as a container? No.
No.
Yeah, I knew we didn't think of that through. Okay.
I need some more common.
What's that?
I need to work on my common sense, I guess. I'm not sure.
All right, number 5. All right, number 5, the parachute.
So parent. Oh, sorry, I read ahead. Never mind.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna guess. I haven't read it yet. Yeah, signaling device. Well, we talked about using it as a shelter, not as a signaling device. We kind of talked about it like you could see it because it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Shade, signaling device. We had it ranked as 9, but I mean, again, our rationale wasn't that we were gonna stay there. All right, number 6, the jackknife. Yeah, I mean, we had it ranked as 5. They had it ranked as 6, so it's pretty close to what we wanted to. And we talked about that you can use it for so many different things, and that's really what they have it as too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have killing animals though, so that's weird.
Yeah. Again, like we talked about a little bit ago, their idea is that they'd be staying at the site, whereas we would be moving around, kind of looking for things.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, 6. We're on 6. No, we just did 6. 7.
Yes.
Plastic raincoat. Okay.
Okay, even if we did this, who knows how to do this? I don't think that you would know how to do this if this happened.
Casey,
I'll start practicing.
the sun, so I'm guessing he knows how to do this. Yeah, no, that's extreme. I did not think of it that way. Like,
No. Mm-mm.
absorb
I
moisture.
would never think of that.
Sorry, I'm emailing. I know again. I'm guessing she asked if the connection is too slow. I'm guessing that's probably why it is. If she can get to the screen and it won't load. She asked if we could reschedule, but we were kind of already through it. I mean, we can tell the professor what's going on. I think he'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Join like another group or something.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, if they haven't done.
Let me email her just really quickly. That way we can get that out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. Number 7, the raincoat. We had that as 11. But we just talked about we don't know how to do that, so it wouldn't have helped us anyway. Number 8, loaded 45 caliber pistol. All right.
What's interesting about the dehydration, what it affects.
Yeah, but now the thing is, it says you can last through the 3 days. Would it really have that much of an effect? Well, here's the thing. We had it as number one, too, so we wouldn't be as dehydrated as this suggests maybe by this time.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't think of it at all as like a sound signal. Yeah, I can see it, but. And bullets as a fire starter?
I wouldn't think of that.
It's like
I'm,
Indiana Jones style.
I am not in charge of that.
Yeah. Maybe if we use the vodka and then shot bullets into it. Okay. Yeah, we didn't think of using it as a hammer either. I don't think we kind of talked about different uses of items, but not to this
Yeah, not
extreme.
like Bear Grylls surviving in the wild.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Here's number 9, the sunglasses. I would like to point out that I did have them as number 9 on my list. So,
Yeah, that was me.
but I'm gonna tell you guys why as soon as I read this. Okay, yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
talking about eye protection and just to get away from that wreckage thing, we already talked about moving away from it, so it wouldn't help us there at all. And we discussed about putting stuff over our head to kind of shield our eyes and ourselves during it. So my thing with this list is it makes sense if you were to stay there and you understand you're staying there and you know how to use these items, like the raincoat. I could see why they get these items, but the way we thought about it was totally different, which we'll have to discuss after this. I bet that's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 10, compressed kit with gauze. We had this at number 8, so pretty close to it.
Yeah, but I guess if we didn't know all these things.
Yeah. Okay, so for the most part, just saying you'd use it as a dehydration kit and protection against the sun. We thought about it just in case you do get cut, especially being around cactuses and a wreckage. You know, I'm gonna assume none of us, not all of us, were fine coming out of the wreckage. You know. Okay, I like that. That's fine.
11.
Again, I guess we can discuss 11 and 12 because we put those in order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like we talked about earlier, our plan was to walk away, which would make sense in this case, but they're saying that it's going to hurt you because you want to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would encourage you to walk away. We're already walking away,
Yeah.
so
Just encourage us to walk in the right direction, maybe. So I guess it's fine. I mean, prolong our agony in the desert, I guess. From the sounds of it, we're making the wrong choice.
Yeah.
And then here we go, number 13, eating. All right, let's see here.
oh, it's weird that wasn't higher up the list.
Well, here it's saying the problem confronting the group is dehydration, not starvation. Okay, so we were thinking the long haul, and it makes sense because what I know is like you can last into 2 weeks without eating. But we were prepping right away with water and food. We were getting the essentials covered before we even made our journey, increasing our chances, hopefully, more than 20 miles or whatever it was.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I did not think of the more you eat, the more you need to drink. That makes total sense. But again, the way we thought of it, we'd be fine because we'd be out looking for this constantly, kind of while going towards our destination. Okay. There you go, 14 and 15, vodka and salt. So we had 14 as salt, 15 as vodka. We got these two pretty close. Probably no use for them. Let's see.
Why would you drink the vodka?
Yeah. A temporary coolant for the body, which
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, even so, well, we talked about shelter, and it said 20 degrees cooler than outside. Because that vodka is going to be pretty hot if it's 130 degrees outside. And I don't think we think to drink it. Like we talked about, like, no, it's not going to help our situation at all. It dehydrate you, make you drunk, and it's not going to help at all. But I mean, we had like 15, so it's pretty close to being pretty useless in both situations. Not just if you're going to walk away, but if you stay also. And then 15 is salt. Yeah, I mean, we talked about there's no use for it outside of making you more dehydrated, which is telling you right away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you guys write these numbers down or not on your
Yeah, I
sheet?
wrote them down in the chart.
Okay. So then we can continue on step 5. Number 5, step 5. So determine the column 1 and column 3 difference and put that in number 4. So it says positive or negative value, doesn't matter. So we'll do that, and then I guess we'll discuss that. Does that work?
Would the first one be 2 or would it be -2?
Well, it'll just be
Maybe not 2, but not that. Never mind.
yeah. So you'll do the difference between step 1 and step 3 because we're doing our individual rankings, and then we'll do ours for step 5, the group. So yeah, do step 1, the difference of step 1 and step 3, and then you'll total those numbers. Glasses came in clutch. I got 0 difference on that one. Yeah, the only right one I did.
Well, this says I'm not a smart person, so that's good. Need to work on my survival skill.
There you go. I think we're all gonna need some work on this. Good thing we were in that plane.
What do you want to be in? Like, what's a good score?
Probably 0, you know.
That's not good.
Yeah, I think the closer to 0 is better.
Yeah.
I feel like mine's. Yeah, my score is a 50.
Yeah, mine's a 44.
Oh, nice. Better chance for survival than I did. Just on one, I had 10 though, so that was the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, the lower the individual sum score means you may have had more previous survival knowledge, experience, and were closer / more akin to the expert's knowledge. Step 6. Step 6 will do the same for 2 and 3. That's our team score. Oh, shoot. What'd you guys get for total?
I got 52. Is that right?
I think I got 52 also, but let me just recheck it.
Yeah, I got 52. So as a group, we're smarter than I am individually. So.
I actually, we did less as a group than I did individually, and I think that's the same for Ellie also. All right, let's see here. All right, we got to figure out the average team. You had 48?
I had 44.
44, so you were much better off than with us.
I am not telling you what mine is.
We need it for the average.
Oh, come on. 84.
Divided by 3, so our average was 59.33.
You guys should pick me up immediately.
Sorry, the weakest link. But you can read the sum though. They didn't account for the X factor, so you're fine.
Yeah, we can't kick you out then.
No.
All right, where do we put that?
Let's see. As a team, step 6 box under the team 1 column.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So 59.
What was it? 59?
Yeah. 44, 50, and I'll skip that number.
Very. Okay.
Okay. So our team score was 52. We already did that one. And now the difference between the two is 7. So On average, we did better as a team than we did individually. That's kind of what this is telling us. Lowest individual score on the team was 44. Two. Okay, so for the column 1, I have 59, 52, 7, 44, and 2, because 2 of us had less than 52.
Wait, 59, 52.
7, 44,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
then
then
2.
Okay.
Got it. So there's a plus value because we gained, as on average, we gained. All right, well, we talked about step 9. The lowest individual score was Kelly's. She had 44 total, which was a little better than mine and a little better than Casey's. Suggesting that you are the most / best knowledge, you have most best knowledge about surviving the crash. Yay.
Well, we died, so.
Yep.
So yeah, we did step 10. So 2 of us had less than our overall score.
Mm-hmm. Do we live or die smarter?
Let's see here. Desert survival experience, team performance. Average individual score is 63. So on average, we did better than most people did.
Nice.
Out of 4,116 participants. Okay. The average team score was 54 on winning teams. Well, I think what's going to happen is he's going to look over these and then add the numbers in for the team numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So the lowest one will probably be more likely to survive. But we did pretty good. I mean, average team score on winning teams is a 42, losing is 68. So we got right in between there, pretty close to it, I guess. And the average gain was an 8.9. We gained 7, so it's pretty close to it.
Mm-hmm.
And 2/3 of us scored better on their individual score than our team. So that's actually, we did a lot higher than that. Average lowest score on losing teams is 52. On winning teams is 44, which we got 44 for individuals. All right, so we're going to go back to this. As a team, discuss, consider the following. We have 2 questions to discuss, and that's actually going to be it for us. There's another part of the homework assignment is the reflection paper, which we'll do on our own. That's in the last page there. All right, so number 1, did you as a team live, stay put at the crash site, or die on the sidewalk as a team? So, as a team, because we decided that we would walk away as a team, because we decided we would walk away from the crash site, we died. In either case, as a team, did you live or die smarter or dumber? Net loss. So this is going to be different for 2 of us than 1, because we died dumber because our single score was better than the team score, Kelly and I.
Mm.
But for you, Casey, it'd be different. You died smarter And unfortunately, it's not because you knew how to read the sun. So that's a pretty simple question. So 2/3 died smarter, 1/3 died dumber. Okay.
No, the other way around.
Around.
Yeah, 2/3 died dumber and 1 died smarter.
You're right. Sorry. You're right. Individual time. We kind of discussed these numbers, I guess, already, but we'll probably look at those later for the reflection sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take care of number 1, I guess. It says the team captain has to do that, which I will do probably tomorrow. Upload those numbers we had. And number 2 is our reflection that we talk about. It's going to have pretty similar questions to what we did. It's going to talk about why you think happened, what happened, why you think you did better or worse than the team. But I guess for now, that concludes our session with Google Hangouts. That wasn't too bad. It was a lot harder figuring out how to make it work than actually using it. And hopefully Anna can talk to one of the groups or the professor. She'll probably reply to us, and we have the same email going in the email chain. So if you guys want to like add into that suggestions for her or for us as a group when I talk to the professor, we'll go from there. Does that all sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. This took about an hour, just over an hour, I guess. Sorry, I was a few minutes late again, trying to get that figured out. I think our teams are set, so this is gonna be it. I wonder if you guys like want to email our numbers to each other, that way we can talk quicker rather than through email. I don't know if you want to do that or not. And
Sure.
I'll start. I'll just throw my phone number in the email, and I'll email you guys it that way, so that we can all have our phone numbers, just so we can get a time next time that works better for us, not kind of all of a sudden like we did tonight.
Okay, cool.
Is that all good?
All
All right.
right. Guys.
Great meeting you guys. Nice working with you. Sorry we didn't make it, but maybe next time we'll do better.
All right.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.